What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Welcome back to a special edition of The Pick Is In. And that is a special edition because your boy, he's back in this thing. It's not all the way. I'm not all the way in, but I'm crawling my way back up the leaderboard, I guess. It's 1 and 2. It's not a big leaderboard. But Julian Genotti is feeling the heat under him. I'm a couple inches away from him right now, and we're going to see if we can get this thing going. It is The Pick Is In. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconerizonechannel. My name is Justin Sofro, and today with me, as always, is my guy, Julian Genotti, on another edition of The Pick Is In. I know, I'm overkilling it. I'm gonna keep playing it because it's fun, and I enjoy it, and I don't get enough of it. And we're not in trouble for it yet. Yeah. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Actually, let me do this real quick. How are you feeling, sir? You feeling a little bit nervous? You feeling it? You feeling a little bit like I'm right there, right behind you? You know, Halloween is coming up.
I gave you some of this for Benfica. I was going heavily on the overs and trying to allow this to come back.
Yeah, I did this. I did it for you.
And because you're giving me so much stick now, I'm gonna punish you and put you away.
Okay.
After this week.
Punish me, daddy. Anyway, do it. Anyway, this is Halloween. Mike Myers coming at you. He's right behind you. He's going to get you. He's taking down Genotti. You know, I got to talk some shit when I actually have the opportunity because I probably won't have it again anytime soon. We'll see how this one goes. For you guys that do not know already, we have some fun here on the channel. We put prop bets head-to-head, Julian and myself, for these Juventus matches to try to make them honestly a little bit more interesting, because if we're being real, Juve ain't doing it for us. If you watch the Benfica match, that game was not fun to watch. That was not an enjoyable experience. We do these prop bets, gives us an opportunity to have a little bit more at stake, and we will have a lot at stake by the end of the season. One of us will be punished. Maybe I'll have to stop the count if I get a little bit ahead of Julian. We'll see if that ever happens. We'll see. Anyway, prop bets head-to-head. You guys get involved as well. Let us know in the comment section down below your picks. Do you agree with the ones that we do? Yes or no? Let's get into it. Are you ready, sir?
Absolutely.
All right. Question number 1. Will at least one of the players, why does he always do this? One from Miretti, Junior, and Sule start for Juventus. So the youth squad.
Yeah. So when he puts down Junior there, it's Samuel Illing Jr.
Yeah.
Number 43. If no one's familiar yet, I'm sure you're all familiar now.
Yeah.
I will field this one first, since that's how I usually do it.
Yep.
He put Miretti in there, so I'm going to say yes. I think Weston McKennie might get a break this weekend, even though he did score. But I think Miretti will get a start. And it only says 1. So I'm going to take that chance and say, locking in, yes, one of them will start.
That's an interesting pick. I was honestly myself trying to decide. It also just really depends, too, because I know Allegri's also made comments saying, is he going to go with a 3-5-2? Is he going to go back to a 4-3-3 or 4-4-2? Yep. What's he going to work with? This is... see, this is a situation where I want to agree with you. I want to say yes, because it makes sense after the performance they had. Any logical human being would see at the end of that game that those guys injected a little bit while you threw them under the freaking bus. This is why they earned their spot. They earned their spot. Otherwise, Juve was dead in the water. I mean, they still ended up dying, but it was more respectable than it really ever should have been.
Yeah,
because of these young players, partly. Max Allegri's a madman. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'll say yes as well. This is not interesting for you guys. I apologize. Lock it in. But I think, to me, it makes sense for them, one of them, to get a start. If they don't, then I think you all should be yelling and screaming at Max Allegri once again.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, I have no other rhyme or reason to go about it. All right, question number 2. I will answer this one first, so let me go ahead and pull it up so that way we can both be ready for it. We both don't know what these questions are. Just so you guys know, we're doing it on the fly. We'll see how it turns out. Question number 2. Will Milik score more than 1.5 goals for Juventus against Lecce? See, it's interesting because obviously due to the abductor issue for Vlahovic, he's probably going to get more playing time.
Absolutely.
Do I feel confident in him scoring 2 goals? Nope. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I don't. Oh, it's so difficult. I want to say yes, but I feel like it just, to me, I'm thinking the odds. I have to fade Juve. I have to fade him right now. And as much as I like Milik, which is weird for me to say, I know, I'm going to say, I think he gets a goal. I think he gets 1, but I don't know if he can get to 2. So lock it in.
Yeah, I'm matching you again. This is not good for entertainment value.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you have the opportunity to take less than a goal and a half in a soccer game, you take less than a goal and a half. I'm happy whenever Milik scores 1 goal.
Yeah.
So if he scores a goal against Lecce and we win 1-0, great. That's not what the bet is. That's not what the prop bet is.
The half goal would have been more interesting, for being honest. That would have been more difficult.
That would have been like, oof, I got to think about that one.
Yeah.
But I'm locking in no.
Yeah.
The under. I'm going under.
Yeah. So we may, at the end of this, we may all stay the same. We don't know. We may hold bad. We don't know what the questions are. Got to go with our gut.
We need more creativity from the question master.
Yeah, I'm going with my substantial gut on this one, and I'm going to say no. I mean, heck, you put, when Ronaldo was here, and I still probably would have said no.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That would be more interesting, but we'll see. All right, we move on to question number 3, and this one is Julian who will be answering it first. The question is, will Juve pick up more than 1.5 yellow cards? So will they get 2 yellow cards in the match against Lecce?
So that's at any point. So that's through 90 minutes. I'm going to say yes, they will. They're due for a bad tackle or for some verbal garbage back at the referee, whatever, some ticky-tack fouls. Mm-hmm. I think we'll get at least 2 yellow cards. That's a nice number, actually, 1.5.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll go with... now, this is yellow cards, by the way. So if it's a red card, it doesn't count for this particular prop. So I will say yes, though, locking in over.
See, this is where it's difficult for me. I tend to agree with you. I do agree with you, but this is also a situation where I can try to make some hay, right?
Yep.
This is where if I'm going to build any kind of ground, I have to go against you on 1 or 2 of these. And this seems like as good as an opportunity for that. And I think this is one where I will take that gamble. Normally, I should fade Juve, which would mean I would say, there'd be probably like 5 yellow cards. There may be 3 or 4 by the end of this game. Against a team like Lecce, you should be able to hold together, be composed enough, or I think you maybe don't get 2 yellow cards. We'll see. A Max Allegri Juventus, I have no faith in that. But I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna bet against my gut, the substantial gut, and I'm gonna say no. Lock it in. So there we go. It's at least somewhat interesting. There's at least something there where we're disagreeing. So. There's question number 3. Now we move on to question number 2, which I will be taking the head on this one. Will Juventus have more than 5.5 corners in this match against Lecce? And this is an opportunity where I really wish I did some research before this to know how many corners they average for Juventus.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's very difficult. You know what? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to take it. You know what? This is just a shot in the dark. I'm sorry. No really good retrospect. Nothing really to dive into. No statistics to really, make up in my head. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say this is one where they have more than enough of these opportunities. Maybe a guy like Milik ends up earning a few corners. So I'm going to say yes. I'm not confident at all. Lock it in. I'm not confident at all.
The team we are playing is Lecce. They aren't the greatest. They aren't the greatest defensively. You would hope that we would have most of the possession, or at least have a good spell in the attacking third. You'd hope that at least.
Yeah.
We're down 8 regular starters, or first teamers at least. It's going to be a makeshift squad, makeshift 11.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how competent we will be in the attacking third. I'm going to say no. Again, I'm doing this also to create a little controversy, but I am saying no because I actually don't think we'll get 6 corners. So locking that in, I think we'll get 5 or less.
things could get spicy, guys. Might get a little spicy between me and Julian. We'll see. I'm going to have to cheer for Juventus to have some corners. It means they don't need to score, just need some corners. So that's what I'm putting my money on. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's continue on. The last question for today's edition of the Pick is In. And this one is Julian heading this one. And that is, will Lecce get a red card?
Just playing the odds here. Red cards are very, I think throughout the first 11 matches in Serie A, there hasn't been many across the whole league. The Salernitana Juventus game had the most. Like, that was the most egregious one.
Yeah.
And it's specifically Lecce. It's not between both clubs. It's specifically Lecce.
Yeah, it's where
so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. You take the field here. It's more likely than that doesn't happen. So no, locking that in. No red card.
I'm seeing what Ale was doing now. Real quick, and maybe this is cheating, but I went through and just looked at some real quick previous games. They've gotten 2 red cards in their last 4 matches. So I think that's kind of what he was doing there, looking at that. So I see what he's doing. I still think, again, I agree with you, though. Playing the odds, it's less likely that they'll get a red. If it were yellow, this would be different. It'd be much different. I would say, yeah, sure. I'll put my money on that one. Red, I'm not. It's not very rare, but it's pretty rare to see a red card fly in this situation. So I'm going to say,
especially in favor of Juventus.
Yeah, that ain't going to happen. We're not Milan guys. We don't get every call. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that fandom, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to agree with you. No, I don't think they get a red card. Lock it in. So cool. There you have it. We are going to disagree on 2 of the questions, right? I believe. Yep. Yeah. So question 1 and 2 we agreed on, and 5 we agreed on, but questions 3 and 4. So the amount of corners, and then of course if I believe question number 3 is more than 1.5 yellow cards. So you picked 2, I picked 1 or less. So we will see what happens there, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I disagree with this mic is what I'm saying.
Yellow card.
Yeah, exactly. Yellow card. I'm already abusing it. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, stay notified for all of our latest videos. You can follow me at Justin Sofro on Twitter. And of course, you can follow him, Julian Genotti, at Genotti151 on Twitter as well. And of course, you can follow Bianconeri Zone at Bianconeri Zone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. We will see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri.
Say hello to your old lady for me.
Yes, sir. Almost forgot it.